everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. So, in today's episode, we will be continuing on... I think we've already read about bomb slots. Wait, have I... No, I have not. What are you? Crustacean morphology. Ice crawler. Well adapted to freezing temperatures, it remains active even in low temperatures. And possesses a relatively soft carapace covered in sharp thorns. Ice crawlers are land-dwelling crustaceans found in several areas of ice belt. They are well adapted to the frigid climate and can naturally prevent their cells and fluids from freezing using chemicals such as glucose. Though they are covered in spines, the shell beneath is not very durable and can be penetrated by standard firearms. Ice crawlers do not actively hunt and instead feed on bugs and small animals that happen to collide with their spines. Because of this passive approach to predation, they move constantly, albeit within a limited area. Countless sharp spines on their legs provide traction, allowing them to attach themselves to bedrock and move along ice walls. Passage blocked by a large ice formation. So that was the reason we didn't come here first, because if not, we would have probably just come directly here. There's another enemy somewhere, apparently. Somewhere. It's showing up on my map, but I don't see anything. That's odd. Alright, but anyway, to be able to get rid of this ice here, we just need to blast it with the fire shot 3 times. And look at that, we're outside now. There's nothing really here, I think. Nothing that's actually considered a scan. Alright, I'm gonna keep the fire shot equipped, because it's gonna come in real handy in this area coming up here. Metroid Scout Bot. We've already talked about Scout Bots, I'm pretty sure. Because we scanned the one that was in, oh god, what is this place called? Fury Green? Yeah, we scanned the one that was in Fury Green. That's another shot expansion. Easy peasy lemon squeegee. Super duper useful. Shot expansions are fantastic and really useful, especially once we unlock things like the super beams. The super shots, rather. Especially the super thunder shot, which is probably, I think, the most broken freaking thing of the game. And this is fun. So, thankfully, fire shots will essentially take these guys out in one hit. And that's really what we want to be doing. But, hold on. I would like to scan you, please. Thank you. Canis morphology. Snow wolf. Carnivorous quadruped living in the frigid regions of Ice Belt. A pack hunter that surrounds its prey. Its cold, natural habitat makes it ill-suited to warm climates. The snow wolf is a quadrupedal creature native to the frigid Ice Belt. Carnivorous hunters, they patrol their territory in packs of several dozen. Upon finding prey, they will surround it to prevent escape, whereupon groups of especially ferocious young males will take turns attacking, one after another. Once their prey is fallen, they typically feast in hierarchical order, starting with the alpha, with a portion reserved for pregnant females and the pack's youngest members. High metabolism enables their bodies to generate heat very effectively, enabling long treks across their territory. Unfortunately, this means they struggle to adapt to hot environments and will succumb quickly if confronted with high heat weaponry. Which is, thankfully, exactly what we have. Yeah, I did this the first time without having, like, any shot expansions, so I only had 30 shots. Not enough. You definitely want to have some expansions when you do this fight for the first time, because if not, you are going to get your butt kicked. Oh! Sneaky little bugger. This literally at some point will start getting to the point where it's just like 7 or 8 of them coming at us at the exact same time. Which is always fun to deal with. Uh-oh, I missed her. Oh my god, there's so many. Oh my god! Dodged that last one through the skin of my damn teeth. How many of you are there?! I had like 76 shots at the beginning of this fight, I'm down to 30! Really, game? I couldn't tell! Dude, seriously! Well, whoever that was, thank you for your help. Dude, I'm like almost legitimately just straight up out of shots. It's insanity. The fact that there were that many freaking enemies. A large elevator for wheeled vehicles. Currently offline, unfortunately. Oh, thank God. That thankfully gave us some of our ammo back. Hate having to deal with ammo in Prime games. I really, really do. Although it really isn't too bad in this game. Scan that real quick. Oh, what are these things? Light maintenance tanks. This is currently offline, I imagine. Yep, what is this? It's a pod maintenance gate, currently offline. Okay. Data terminal currently offline. Restores 100 points of energy. Damn. We can't go that way because it's an electric lock. So, it's unfortunate, but we definitely can't go that way. Okay, what am I looking at here? This is a transport tube, currently offline. Cool. Okay. This, oh!
All clear. I never thought I'd meet the legendary bounty hunter, Samus. In a place like this. Corporal Rieger Tokabi, Fed Sniper, Herc Unit Delta. It's good to finally cross paths with you, but tell me, where are we? We were deep in gunfire. I lost visuals, then woke with a busted comms unit and a leg to match. Now, I tried to access this terminal, but the only thing I could get operational was the gun. That's it. Then I see this here. What do you make of it?
Finish scanning this, because that's what I was doing first. Thank you, Lemorn Healing Pod. That will be good for you once we get that online. Galactic Federation Sniper. Reger Tokabi. An infantryman and former hunter who specializes in long-range precision shooting. Armed with a KT-5116... No, that's a 61. I'm sorry. 6116 short to long-range rifle with visor-linked scope. Corporal Rager? I don't know. Tokabi is a sniper in the Galactic Federation. Once a hunter working on remote worlds, he volunteered for Federation service in the hopes of finding stability. He enjoys solitude and dislikes working with others, always preferring to go on missions solo without a spotter. The Tokabi family has worshipped the god Solon for generations, Rager included. He is never without his arrowhead-shaped talisman and strongly believes his continued survival is only because of its protection. Unfortunately, his beliefs are often in conflict with his missions and their use of his talents, which is a source of much loathing and personal strife. Access code approved. Displaying hologram schematic of the laboratory. Hologram interactivity initialized.
Oh, you were able to activate this. A map of the facility. But it's corrupted. Ah, you want to go there. In that case, this elevator is the only way down. But the power's offline. One moment. There. That must be the generator room. I think we can bring it back to life. All right, you have the map. I'm no good with this leg, so I'll have to keep an eye on you from here. Luck be with you.
Yay, area map acquired. Okay, so where am I going? That seems to be the only way forward. Okay. Alright, so let's get a move on. Oh, well, this is unlocked now, so that's great. Imagine I can blow this up with a bomb, right? Boop. Bam! And down I go. Okay, there's no need for a superhero landing, Samus, but sure. Another cryopod, I imagine. Yep. Oops. This place is a frozen, damned wasteland. Hello, what are you? Anthropod morphology, snow roach, a creature with a flat, soft carapace, able to live in cold environments due to its high body temperature, though its volatile body will explode on contact. What? Snow roaches are omnivorous anthropods found indoors or underground in cold climates. They form large groups and upon finding food will secrete a pheromone that draws more of their kind. The shell on their back is bioluminescent, creating a beacon for them to gather around in dark places. Their body fluids contain anti-freeze proteins, fortifying them against low temperatures. They also have a high intercorporeal pressure, which raises their body temperature but causes them to burst at the slightest impact. We're just gonna, like, constantly need the fire shot, so we might as well just keep it out. Just hoping we... Ah! I thought that was more ammo. Oh, hello. Wait, hold on. Let me scan you. Scan, Samus! That didn't work out. Oh, do you guys just constantly respawn? The heck? Oh, yeah, they do. Damn it, I didn't get that scan. I hope more of those guys spawn somewhere. Nice. Is there ice on this? Yep. Hello! There we go. Aerial morphology. Darkwing. Bat variant with evolved arm and leg patagia. This creature will suspend its hind legs, then glide through the air to attack its prey. The Darkwing is a cryotear variant adopted to freezing climates. The claws at the tips of their feet are used to dig into protrusions or grade differences, enabling them to hang upside down to rest. To reduce their energy expense of bodily thermal regulation. They live in caves or abandoned buildings where fewer variances in temperature and humidity are likely to occur. They are nocturnal and have poor vision and instead use hearing to perceive their surroundings. If they detect the sound of an intruder in their territory, they will attempt to glide down and crash into the invader using their evolved patagium. Once in flight, their trajectory will take them to the location of the original sound, meaning if their target moves quickly, Darkwings will instead collide with walls or other objects and perish. Oh, yay, more shots. Perfect. Just what we needed. What is this thing? Loading platform. Loads cryopods. Okay, cool. I guess we're not really going to use that for anything then. Anything over this way? Doesn't seem like it. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody home? Hello? Pew pew. Got a whole bunch of doors that are seemingly locked. Huh. Yep, they're all locked. That's great. We have this thing. Psychic lock unit, developed during the Psychic era, blocks passages with a wall of psychic energy. These locks can be released using collected T-key codes. So we can't do anything with that just yet because we do not have the codes. Lasso unit. Okay, well, I don't have that yet, so that's not happening. Hello? Oh, hello. Accessing encrypted file. Research diary. Day 1. Endeavor. Data downloaded to logbook. Oh my god, I am not reading that number. My name is Targon, and I am a researcher at this facility. I am writing this to have in a record of my experience when the great tragedy occurred Many fled the danger within the research center. However, at the guidance of Priest Chatoya, a few of us stayed in order to perform analysis of and experiments on Griever anatomy. Our hope is to reverse the transformation by administering a solution of processed green energy to subjects brought to the facility. I want to believe we can succeed. Okay. Cool. What is this? Bomb slot encased in ice. Oh, okay. And you? Floor security display. Shows the locations and current state of security doors, currently offline. Imagine gear the control panel. Yep, okay. So we blast that open. And we hop in there and do this. Alright. And now all of this is online, of course. I'm just gonna scan it quickly. Who cares? And turn this off. Or, yeah, turn off the security, I guess, would be the best way of saying it. Yay!
Samus? You hear me? I patched into the facility speakers. I can use them to communicate. I noticed that several rooms were unlocked at once. That was you, wasn't it? Nice. Proceed with caution. You never know what's lurking.
Some more cryopods from the looks of it. Awaiting inspection, it says. This one's open. I'm not sure if that should scare me or not. There's even more over here. We have another data pad here. Cryopods containing subjects are arriving at the lab almost daily. The pods put them into a cold hibernation and maintain minimal life functions. Operation of the cooling equipment has been deemed absolutely essential, so the system has been designed to continue functioning even if the entire facility were to fall into low power mode. Similarly, thorough inspection and repair of cryopods is one of our highest priority tasks. Okay then. Pew pew pew. And this is what? Okay. Is there nothing else in here? Doesn't seem like there is anything else in here. I'm just gonna blast open these last few things. Maybe we get our last 5 shots that we need to have full shots, which will be very nice. Nope, not seeing anything. Alright, out we go. Well, there's something in there, isn't there? Yep, look at that. No abnormal cell mutation and multiplication. Okay. Oh, we got a T-key code. Nice. So now we have to move this around until it kind of shapes something. Oh, okay, there we go, almost, and... no, wait. There. T-key code fragment collected. Very nice. Okay, so we need 2 T-key codes. TK, sorry. Cell multiplication is within normal value range. No abnormal effects from dosage increase. Can only be opened from the other side, so there's got to be a way to get in there. Okay. That has an electric lock, or a lasso lock on it, so we can't open that, can't open that. Nova DNA sequencer. Lamorne device for complex genetic sequencing, used to identify organisms and analyze genetic mutations. Oh, okay. Tunnel for maintenance tanks. And, cover. I wonder if that can just be blown off. Yes, it can. Oh, okay. Hello. Got another one of these things. Day 21, gifts. Priest Tutorial wants to install something in this room. Apparently it will be a gift to the one who will become our savior at some point in the future. But do we not need a savior right now? If our efforts are not the priority, then do the Lemorn have a future? All we can do right now is continue the experiments and believe that we will see results. I pray for the day when I can leave this dark, freezing lab and walk under the sun again. These things here... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Oh, okay, there's something there that I can do. Let's do this then. Hey! New item, Psychic Lasso. While using ZL to aim at the, I guess, Lasso logo, push down on L to attach the Psychic Lasso, then L to pull. Pretty simple stuff. So, for example, we can immediately just do this to do that, and nope, wait, sorry. Ugh. And that is for a shot expansion, which is very nice. Bomb slot fitted with security cap. Maintenance lift currently offline, so we just take this and we pull it right off. We come in here, do this, bam. That'll turn on the maintenance lift, which we can then use to get up back to where we were and roll around at the speed of sound to get this shot expansion. So now we're at, what, 100 total shots? Scan this. Lock unit Lasso. Designed to be pulled off. Just like that. Well, that was a little violent. I want to check these this room again, because I feel like I missed. Was there no like little data pad here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, here we go then. Nothing to scan in there. Come on. There we go. Yay! TK code! We got the other one! Yay! We did it! Let me just make sure there's nothing else in here. Okay. I don't think we missed anything. So we're gonna get a move on here. That's a lasso unit. Hold on. Let's check what's over here real quick. Hello? find out what's down here. That's a missile expansion. A missile. So I've been playing Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. That's what I've been doing recently, while also doing an Infinite ZA Royale reward match every day. Just one at a time, because I gotta do 15 of them, and I definitely don't want to do all that in one day. So I've just been doing one reward match every day as I go along. Oh, nice. Got some more map data. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, because this is the first time I'm ever doing a Pokemon post-game, so that's fun. Okay, so down this way, here, up, and here. Nice. Alright. Keep on keeping on.
Whatever you're doing, it's working. Keep it up.
What the heck? Light maintenance tank. Smaller version of the regular maintenance tank. Developed to perform tasks in narrow passages. The light maintenance tank is a smaller model that was developed to perform repairs and other work in pipes and passageways, too narrow for its standard counterpart. They were mainly deployed to the biological research facility in Icebelt. While being smaller and lighter allows for faster movement than the standard model, this comes at the cost of having weaker armor. However, if threatened, they are fitted with the same standard welding beam and are also able to emit a high voltage shock at close range. Trash at the video game. Hold on, let me make sure I didn't skip over anything, because I want to make sure I get all the data pads. Ow! Alright, so we got another one of these psychic locks here, so that's great. Gotta find some more TK codes. I keep saying TK, I don't know why. Can I jump over this? Yes, indeed I can. Okay, anxiety. Green energy dosage results show no significant benefits at this time. Essentially, a rapid increase in cellular proliferation speed and doubling of the number of cells. Increases growth and affects vitality. But why has this vector taken such an abnormal turn? And what can be done to shift it back to its original direction? Our time is limited, and I'm worried about our remaining stockpiles. And this can be, I imagine, blown off with a missile. Yeah, strong impact. Boop! Gate is otherwise indestructible, it says. Is there nothing else over here? There's a door that leads to a safe room. Okay. We're only 30 minutes in. Jesus. Alright, so we continue onward. Is there something in here? Hello? I see nothing. We. Imagine one of these is going to contain a TK code, right? Yep, there it is. Okay, here we go. we are. It's 1 of 4. That's fantastic. Okay, cool. Scan this. Scan this. And I see no whatchamacallit. So we're just gonna head back this way. There's gotta be a way to get into the room that's there. Gosh, more of these things. Alright, easy peasy. Nothing here. Is that a lasso? Yes, it is. That's another lasso thing there. There's another lasso thing here. There's lasso things everywhere. Wait, hold on. Okay, well, I just got door closed behind me. That's great. Cool. What is this? Cryopod rail system. Oh, okay. Ooh! Data pod. Attempt. We were so close. It seemed like we had succeeded in disabling the problematic genes and also resetting the cells, causing the rapid cell proliferation process to replicate normal genetic information and restore their state. However, for some reason, we were unable to stabilize it. The subjects reverted. Right now, I want to check over the genetic analysis to see if there were any problems in our process. I do not want this setback to have been for nothing. Transport cart. Come here. I do not know where I am going. Okay. Is this... Okay. Hold on. Just looking around for a second. I want to make sure there's nothing on this side over here. Aha! Limit. Since the lab experiments began, several subjects have been brought in each day. The lab is close to capacity, and tragically, countless brethren have lost their lives while securing these subjects. I think we should stop gathering subjects, if only because our restoration experiments have thus far been unsuccessful. Right off. Damn maintenance tanks. Dunked on. Trash of the video game. Make sure there's nothing over this way. There is indeed nothing. Okay, perfect. Why can I scan this specific door? Heavy door. Alright. Bulk cryopod storage. Oh my lord. I hope there is not a thing in each one of those things, because if there is... Oh, we can open all of these. And scan the arm, and then that'll be, I think, the last thing we can scan in here. Well, except for, obviously, when we open up these things. And look at that! That man is dead! Okay, let's try this one. Also very much frozen. Okay, let's take out this and... Also frozen. But he has a TK code for us. Why do I keep saying TK? What's wrong with me? Yay! 2 of 4. Alright, I'm gone. Is that supposed to scare me? I'll tell you this, it wasn't very scary. Okay. Pull this off. Hello! Stretcher. Got another data pad here. Breakthrough. We may have had a breakthrough today. Until now, we presumed that the physical transformation was triggered by something in the crystals causing compositional change in the GE, which would in turn cause an abnormality in gene transcription. Yet that is not the case. In actuality, an unused region of the brain linked with the crystals is stimulated, and as a result, genes that would normally have stayed pseudogenes were transcribed. I now wonder, are we unlocking a blocked evolutionary branch? That this would mean the great tragedy was merely one possible evolution of one potential future. So with that in mind, what would happen if, when administering GE, we disabled those genes at the moment that rapid cellular proliferation is triggered? There would be sufficient value in attempting this to justify... There should be sufficient value in attempting this to justify altering the Balsilay system's programming. Unused DNA storage case. DNA experimentation. Specimen thawing station. Hello! What did it do? Ventilation shaft. The cap must be removed with physical force. In I go. I'll take it. Maximum missile capacity increased by 5. Alright, I think that was the only thing here. Yep, okay. Onward! What you doing? Balsilay system, primarily used to perform experimental autopsies. Online. Activation will set it into operating mode. Excuse me? Storage shutter appears to have stopped mid-activation. More stretchers. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn it on, aren't I? Yay. Autopsy systems activated. Storage mode disabled. Operating mode initialized. Oh. I don't think I like that. Hey, but it has the TK code for us, so there's that. Hold on, I need to get closer to be able to see what I'm doing here. Perfect. Three of 4, baby. Let's go. Okay. Ugh. Got one more area to check over here. Okay. Sample storage capsule. There's another data pad. Awakening. The subject is in hibernation in the cryopod, and its metabolism is at minimum levels. Unfortunately, we are unable to perform the experiments we'd like with the subject in this state. If the subject's metabolic function is inactive, a reversal of its rapid cellular proliferation cannot occur. First, we must wake the subject and restore its normal metabolic function. This also means restoration of consciousness, so appropriate sedation will be crucial. I'm having problems reading today, and I don't know why. Another data terminal. Nothing up there, doesn't look like, at least. Oh, that's a lot of things to scan. Okay, nothing. Nothing. Skipped over one. Nothing. 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 Alright, that was a waste of my damn time. Cool. Hello! Imagine this is locked. Yup. Alright, hold on. Let me check the other side, make sure there's nothing over there. Like, I don't know, a table with a data pad? No? Nothing? Okay. Does it need to be a bomb or a strong shock? I wonder if that's... Yeah, that's good enough. Whee! Oh god, oh god, oh god! Alright. Everything's fine. Simple storage capsule. We got another data pad here. Analysis. We are monitoring subjects who have had GE administered here. Regardless of GE concentration, there do not appear to be any significant differences. We see regeneration without an apparent mutation to alter the cells. Furthermore, no matter how deep our analysis, we have yet to see any apparent chromosome... What's wrong with me today? We have yet to see any apparent chromosome abnormalities. It is almost as if they are natural creatures. Put another way, if we were to judge based on DNA, there are no significant differences between them and us. What is going on? Okay. Ice has thickened over time, can be melted using high temperature. Okay, I can deal with that. Certainly one way of doing it. Containing a TK code. Here we go, baby. Easy peasy lemon squeegee. And that's the final TK code, Vagrant. Yay! Why could I break that open? It's a bit odd, isn't it? Okay. Back this way, I believe, right? Yep. Thank you. How does one get in there? I want in. How? Let me in. I want the thing. How do I get in? Okay, let's see here. Okay, so here, here, and then straight up, and then that. Easy peasy. Another data pad here. Resignation. Our resources are running very low, and we are almost out of the chemicals needed for the research and experiments. At the same time, progress remains at a standstill. Naturally, there is a rising sense of panic and resignation. We cannot hope for more chemicals to arrive, and if we use up what we have before the experiment succeeds... No, even if it succeeds and with what we have left, and we are losing researchers, everyone is likely thinking the same thing.
Shamus, looks like you made it through another floor. You're getting close to the generator.
Okay. I think we can keep heading forward. Oh, well, I was expecting to have to shoot more than once, but I guess not. Hope we come across a save room soon, because I'm already at 50 minutes here. I'd rather not have to record twice. Or double up on Metroid episodes today. Ow! Well, this place looks pleasant. Oh, what the heck are you guys? Aerial morphology, blue croak. Cryoterra variant that flies using their patagium wings. The leader guides their colony by emitting sound waves from their antenna. The blue croak is a Cryoterra variant adapted to frigid climates. By flapping their wing-like membrane formed by their front legs as they glide, they are able to fly freely. To conserve stamina, they undulate their bodies to reduce air resistance, which allows them to fly for longer periods of time. Their legs have degenerated, meaning they are unable to land or stand up. Once they take flight, they will continue to fly for as long as they are able, even sleeping while in flight by resting half of their brain at a time. They habitually form groups of around 20, including a leader who heads the group and directs the others using sound from their antenna. They rely entirely on these sound waves, and should an obstacle suddenly appear in their path, and if the leader fails to make a large enough movements to instruct the others to avoid it, they will simply collide with that obstacle. Oh, it's a gondola lift. Ain't that great? Wind turbines. So it's places fueled on the energy from the wind turbines. Good to know. Oh, don't like that. Hey, stop it! Those are grapple thingies. Psychic grapple point. Connection point for the psychic grapple. Swinging it back and forth from it can generate momentum for point-to-point traversal. Psychic grapple points are fixed anchors of concentrated psychic energy for use with a psychic grapple, and function similarly to standard grapple points. Before they can be used, they must first be materialized. However, without a psychic grapple, they cannot be used. Psychic grapple points are often arrayed across large gaps, requiring users to swing back and forth to generate momentum for point-to-point traversal. I'm sick and tired of it. Oh god, there was a hole there! Jesus, the whole thing is falling apart. Oh my god! And yet, I still somehow made it. Okay, so definitely no jumping while the wind is going strong, as that will apparently throw me for... Oh god. Oh lord. Jesus! Well, there goes that thing. I imagine this is offline for now. Yep, currently offline. Come on, missiles back too. Nice. Brother, really? Okay. Ow. Records. There's little more we can do. Every experiment has ended in failure, and the results remain unchanged. If we put the facility into low power mode, it should remain intact for as long as there are maintenance tanks to look after it. We can leave behind our records, but will anyone ever see them? And if so, will they succeed or we could not? No, this is not the time for doubt. We must do everything we can. Activate bomb slot. And this looks like it's not even powered on. Currently offline. Okay. So we continue this way then. More ice there. What the heck is all of this? Data Archive Cluster 01. There's a lot of stuff here. Okay. Wait, what did this say? Coordinates, it looks like. Can't go that way. That's an electric lock. Alright. That's an electric lock? Yes, it is. Oh, God. I don't know why that scared me, but it did. There's a save room here, and we're at 56 minutes, so that works really well, actually. What's in the next room, though? Heat exchange, energy regulator, power generator. Ugh! Alright. So yeah, I think that's something we're gonna save for next episode. Oh, what can I make today's question? I really don't even know. That's always the difficult part about these Let's Plays, I think, for me, is coming up with questions, because it's like a question every single episode, and sometimes it's like, I've already done everything that I can think of for this specific series, and I like to usually do a question that has to do with something that I did in the episode. So yeah, what question can I do today? Okay, well, you know what? I think I've got one. Yeah, I've got a question. Yeah, I definitely got a question. All right. Sorry, just taking a sip of water. Okay, I at least want this to get to an hour, though. So, we'll just hang out for a second here and talk. So I think we're about 2-ish hours into the game? Question mark? There's no load. Oh, you can talk. Oh. Change difficulty. Huh? Oh, I can't even go to hard. Okay. That might be something that we do later. Is like a hard mode playthrough of this game. Completely depends, though. But yeah, anyway, so I know that I definitely want to do a hard mode playthrough of Dread at some point. And I know that I definitely want to do, like, hero mode playthroughs of Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, that type of stuff. So that's definitely something that will happen. Just probably not very soon. It'll probably happen a while from now. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please share the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you Make sure you hit that bell icon so you get notified when I make a new video. I upload a new video every single day of the week at 5:30 p.m. EST. For today's question of the day, tell me down below in the comments which Metroid Prime game has your favorite items or upgrades, whatever you like to call them. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all on the next episode of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond.